Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb from the 11 Alive Weather Impact Team. We have a long-form weather discussion here for you right now as we have been enjoying some really nice weather over the past couple of days with plenty of sunshine and temperatures trending well above the average. But we have some changes on the way, and we're beginning to see some of those changes right now. That is first in the form of clouds. More of those clouds will be building in tomorrow, but the rain is going to hold off until Friday. So I'm going to time all of this out for you and let you know whether or not this rain on Friday has any chances for any storms to develop and which parts of the southeast have that better chance of seeing some storms from this system. But first, how did you like that weather we had out there for today? We had plenty of sunshine around and things were looking really nice. Now this morning we started off in the lower 40s, right at about 42 degrees, and that was not as cold as it was yesterday morning when we were down to 33. And this morning most of us were all well above freezing, no freezing temperatures to start the day. And then during the day with all that sunshine, look how these temperatures really started moving up during the day. By 11 o'clock we were at 58, lower 60s at the noontime hour. Then we went up to 69 degrees for a high temperature this afternoon. Well above where we should be for this time of year. The average high for this time of year, right around 55 degrees. And then during the evening hours, we've been watching these temperatures come down a little bit, generally in the mid 50s out there right now, and we'll drop into the mid 40s by tomorrow morning. So again, another cool start to the day, but at least we're going to be well above the freezing mark. Now, that high temperature today of 69 degrees, that is the warmest that we have been since December 31st. If you'll remember, on New Year's Eve, it was rather mild to end the year. And today, we're back up to 69 degrees and almost 70. We missed that 70 degree mark by just 1 degree. Now, here's a look at the changes that are moving our way. We have a mild evening out there right now, but notice the clouds that have been building in, thickening up just a little bit more. And when the sun went down tonight, as we were looking toward the west, we were able to see that a lot of that cloud cover was starting to build to the west as we were looking toward the sunset. And now we're watching that move in a little bit more. Still mainly clear over North Georgia, Northeast Georgia, and areas to the east of us. We're seeing some of the clouds coming into Metro Atlanta now in the city here on the north side, north and west, as well as a few more of those clouds on the south side, south of I-20. They're not particularly thick. They're not giving us any rain, but they are just beginning to build in. And that is ahead of the rain that is still well out to the west of us. You can see some of the showers now in parts of western and central Mississippi, a few showers in Louisiana, into Arkansas, also over into Texas, Oklahoma City, moving up into parts of Kansas as well. And that system will eventually move our way, and it will eventually bring us some rain, but that's going to hold off until Friday. So tomorrow, it's mainly going to be just the buildup of some of these clouds around. Here's a live look out there right now. I know it's hard since it's dark out there. You can't really see a lot of those clouds that we have here in our area, but those clouds are trying to thicken up here just a little bit as, again, that system is going to be getting closer to us. And once it does move into our area, that's when we see our buildup of clouds even more here during the day tomorrow. So let me break down what we're going to be watching as we go through the next few days here. We're going to be seeing that the clouds are going to increase during the day tomorrow. We are still going to be very warm here for your Thursday, but we don't think it'll be quite as warm Thursday compared to what we had on Wednesday. Again, Wednesday's high was 69. We're thinking we're going to be around 65 on Thursday. Still warm. We're just talking about 4 degrees, but since we're not going to see as much sunshine, that's why we don't think it's going to be as warm here for your Thursday. And then, of course, the rain's going to be coming in on Friday. So we're going to have some of those showers that'll be pushing our way during the day on Friday. We're going to break down the timing of that coming up in just a second. But first, I want to show you, if you're concerned, since it's warm out there, and since we have a front coming in, many of you may be wondering, well, is that warm enough to give us instability? Is that warm enough to give us any thunder and lightning or any severe storms? Now, remember, on Thursday, that rain is going to stay well to the west of us. We're just going to have the clouds that'll be building in. But there will be parts of the southeast that will be experiencing the potential for some storms to roll in. As a matter of fact, take a look at this yellow color right here as you move into parts of western Mississippi, Louisiana, back into parts of Texas. That's the level 2 of 5 risk for some severe storms. Now, level 2 means that there's a better chance for some scattered, stronger thunderstorms that could turn severe. The main threats would be some damaging winds, possibly some isolated tornadoes within that region there. And then notice the green color that comes into more of Mississippi, up into parts of Arkansas, back into Texas there. That level 1 risk there in the green color means just more isolated, stronger storms that could turn severe. So I know this probably has your attention as you're thinking, okay, if that system's to the west, Chris is saying it's going to rain on Friday. Does that mean we'll have storms? Well, we're watching very closely the ingredients needed for severe weather, and that kind of shrinks and weakens a little bit and stays well down to the south of us. So the green color that you see here in southwest Georgia, the Florida Panhandle, and then over into parts of southern Alabama, that's where there's a level 1 of 5 risk for a few isolated stronger storms. So we're up here in the metro area. We don't expect to see anything severe here. However, we will see some rain, and there may be some rumbles of thunder and flashes of lightning. But again, anything that moves in would be below severe limit. So we're not expecting any severe weather outbreak or anything here. And there really wouldn't be an outbreak in southwest Georgia either, but that's just where there's a little better chance for some of those isolated stronger storms to roll in. Take a look at these temperatures here in the evening hours. 9:06 here on Wednesday night. We're still holding in the mid-50s here in the Atlanta area. Outside the city, we have more 40s. Now, there's some lower 50s in Covington, over into Carrollton, lower 50s in Thomaston. But Peachtree City and LaGrange, you're in the mid-40s right now. We also have 40s in Duluth. And then over in Athens, Gainesville, Canton, temperatures there still a little bit milder in the 50s. Compare that to Blairsville, where it's 38 degrees. So we have a wide range of temperatures out there this evening. And that has to do with the varying amounts of cloud cover that is moving into our area right now. We start off in the morning right at about 44 degrees. Notice the cloud cover on this graphic. We are going to have more clouds around than sun. There may be some periods during the day when a little bit excuse me, a little bit of sunshine is able to break through just in some of those holes in the cloud deck to give us a little sun here and there, but mainly cloudy and high temperatures moving up to about 65 degrees into the afternoon hours. Now remember, we're staying dry on Thursday, even though those clouds are going to be building in. On Friday, that's when we see a chance for some rain moving in. We're going to give it about a 70% chance. It's not going to be raining all day. We think in the morning commute, it'll be dry in Atlanta. And then mid-morning through lunchtime and after lunch, rain here in the metro area. And then mid-afternoon, that all starts pushing east and getting out of here. So you're not going to be getting wet all day long, but just know that at some point during the day on Friday, you're going to see some showers moving through. And then Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, we're looking dry. So the system kind of gets in and out with perfect timing for your weekend because the weekend does look really good. So here's the forecast track. Let me walk you through what we're going to be watching here for the rest of the nighttime hours. We're just seeing some of those clouds that'll be building in here. And then in the morning hours, mainly a good coverage of clouds around. No rain pushing into the metro area yet. You can see some of those showers in areas of Alabama, some of those trying to push into northwest Georgia early in the morning. And then as we go through the day here, this is during the day on Thursday, no rain moving in. We just have the clouds. We just have a couple of holes in those clouds to allow a little bit of sunshine to break through at times, but not a lot of sun. So mostly cloudy skies, temperatures there in the mid-60s. Then on Friday morning, this is when we're watching some of the rain that's going to move in. You can see here, we're going to be dry in metro Atlanta for your drive into work. However, folks up in North Georgia and Northwest Georgia, 7 o'clock in the morning for their drive into work, they'll be dealing with some rain. And then watch how through mid-morning to around lunchtime, this entire part of the rain moves into and through parts of metro Atlanta. And you'll notice the yellows and a little bit of orange there. That's indicating some of the moderate rain showers, maybe a couple of pockets of heavy rain moving through. So this is at noon on Friday. So already in northwest Georgia at noon Friday, the rain's already going to be ending for you. We'll be dealing with that here at lunchtime. And then once we get to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the back edge of that rain has already moved out. So pretty much after lunch here in Atlanta, that rain is going to be tapering off and not really going to be doing much for us out there at all. Moving through pretty quickly. It's not going to rain all day. It's just going to be mid-morning to about mid-afternoon when we see some of those showers. Then on Saturday morning, we may have a couple of clouds to start the day, but skies becoming mostly sunny during the day here on Saturday, with those temperatures still very nice. Lows in the 40s, highs in the mid-60s here on your Saturday. Here's a look at the potential rain totals. The American model is showing maybe about a ½ inch of rain here in our area. The European model showing about 1/3 of an inch, with maybe some higher amounts up in North Georgia. The American model showing higher amounts in North Georgia too. Maybe some spots like Rome, Dalton, Blairsville, potentially getting up to around an inch of rain there. So there'll be a wide range of the potential rainfall totals that we're going to be seeing. So here's a look at your low temperatures. Now, we have been very mild over the past few days here, with temperatures trending above the average. And we're seeing that with these morning temperatures pretty much holding in the 40s. The milder morning is going to be on Friday morning, with temperatures that get up to around 51 degrees. And the reason that day is going to be milder is because we're going to have more moisture building in with the higher dew points. We won't see our temperatures being able to fall quite as much, and of course the additional cloud cover too. But then going into Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, we've got mid-40s on Saturday, 42 Sunday, and 43 on your Monday morning. So pretty comfortable temperatures out there. And then watch the highs. Those are also going to be going up. We see mid-60s on Thursday and Friday, 66 Saturday. Sunday it goes up to the upper 60s, right around 68, and right now we are thinking on Monday we should see that high temperature getting up to around 70 degrees. So here is another look at that area of rain as it is going to be pushing into metro Atlanta during the day here on Friday. And with that rain, we are going to see here those temperatures that are going to be staying on the mild side. And then the temperatures will continue to be pretty nice here during the day for your Friday. That rain is going to start pushing out. Here you go on Saturday. And then continuing on through the region, going into Sunday, we're going to see some nicer weather too, pushing on through, maybe just a couple of clouds that'll mix in. And then on Monday, another nice day. And again, with that dry weather in place here for the first part of the week, temperatures up to around 70 degrees. So feeling really nice here for our area, not only for the weekend, but also the beginning of next week. We're expecting those temperatures are going to be holding there, generally there in the 40s to start, and then afternoon highs around 70. By the middle of the week, we may go down to about 68 degrees. And then we'll be watching a system that's trying to develop some rain well out to the west for later in the week. But it's too early to know specifically if we will have a lot of rain that'll be coming in here for the end of the week. Right now, it doesn't really look that impressive of a system that's going to be rolling on through. So let me take you back here to the radar so you can see what we're watching with that system that's going to be pushing in. And for right now, it's mainly just a buildup of the cloud cover that we're starting to see right now that continues to just kind of filter into the metro Atlanta area. And then that cloud cover is going to not only build in a little bit more, but those clouds will thicken a little bit more during the day tomorrow. And that is going to block out more of that sunshine. So instead of getting up to 69 tomorrow, like we did today, we're expecting to get up to 65. Again, rain-free tomorrow, but then that system that's out to the west that is causing the rain eventually will move in. We're not going to issue a weather impact alert for this. We really think that the impacts of this will be on the lower end and not really enough to give you an alert for. And again, the severe weather threat is going to stay down to the south of us. So that's the main thing that we're going to be watching here for your day on Friday as that rain is going to move through. So tomorrow, forecast calling for clouds on the increase, highs around 65 degrees in the afternoon, still well above where we should be for this time of year, but not as warm as we were today. Friday is the day for the rain. Again, we think that you'll be driving into work in the metro area with dry roads early on Friday, but then it's going to be mid-morning to lunchtime to mid-afternoon when we see that better chance for some of those showers around with highs near 65. And this gets out of here just in time for the weekend. We're going to see mostly sunny skies. I really think it's going to be a nice weekend for you, and we deserve a nice weekend too. Morning lows on Saturday and Sunday in the 40s. Saturday's high around 66, Sunday's high around 68, and then here come the 70s for your Monday and Tuesday. Both of those days highs at 70 degrees with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Then on Wednesday, partly cloudy skies with high temperatures right around 68 degrees. So we're going to have more for you right here on 11 Alive Plus with occasional long form updates here just to kind of watch this next rain system move our way, and of course planning ahead for a nice weekend as well. Stay with us. We'll also have updates tonight on television on 11 Alive News. And again, more updates throughout the day tomorrow and through the weekend right here on 11 Alive Plus.